Get your pencils, grab your paints, collect anything you consider art supplies. It's time for Art Smackdown, the game show that makes art the cutthroat competition God intended. This week's contestants are Best Artist in the World, Feral HW. Last week's audience champion, Kyle Kopp. And this week's challenger, Danny Ward, with celebrity guest judge, Brandon Patterson. And with me, Mark Stetson, Phil Casale, and Slaney Rose Jordan. Welcome, everyone.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome. It's Monday. Well, the end of Monday, so we made it.
Yes, indeed.
We're all here, and we have a really fun game today because it's two plot lines. You get to watch a game. You get to watch me slowly deteriorate. I suddenly have allergies.
No.
Literally just sat down in the chat, or like in the pre-show Zoom, and I was like sniffing, and I'm like suddenly full of mucus. So
no, I hear you. I've been waking up every morning going, Rona?
Yeah,
Rona? But no, it's definitely
That
mold
sounds
spores.
horrifying. Wake up every it's an awful nightmare. You have to wake up. It's like Groundhog Day in the worst possible way. Waking up every morning thinking that you might have coronavirus. That's almost worse than actually waking up and actually having it, I think.
Yeah, the anticipation is what kills you.
Yeah, it's the waiting. It's the Russian roulette, which I guess we could still say because that is still a deadly, unfriendly game. All right, we have a special guest today. Holdenators, welcome, invading Holdenators.
Welcome, Holdenators.
Yes, they're familiar with this game. Our special guest is not. He is sitting there like in stunned silence. Brandon Patterson, welcome to Art Smackdown.
Thank you so much for having me. This is my first time on Twitch ever. I'm on a debut moment here.
Wow, breaking.
You're a Twitch virgin?
Not anymore.
Whoa.
I mean, you have to stay till completion. So
okay, gotcha.
This is just a little, it doesn't really count unless you gotta get to the end. So
well, thank you for making your debut on Art Smackdown.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, I know Brandon because we are working on a short film together, and literally it turned out we needed a guest this Monday, and yesterday I was like, hey, who wants to do our Smackdown?
Who can stay up late on Monday?
Yeah. But when I explained what time they were going to have to be here and when the show would begin, like everybody one by one, and then Brandon was the only one available in the room. And
so by process of elimination, here I am.
Oh, no way, Brandon. He's been talking you up for months. He's been like, we gotta get Brandon, please. I need Brandon on the show.
Seriously, I was like, Phil, fucking enough about Brandon. Just bring him on the show already. And I think that he just made it so that you could not say no.
Yeah.
That sounds like Phil.
Yeah. Also, I just feel bad because this weekend I got very physical with Brandon. It was scripted. But we play these characters in a movie that have a very, I want to say, toxic relationship.
Oh yes.
I think it's pretty, and it involves a lot of me like almost strangling you or throwing things at your head or
hating him for sure.
I think it's more like he wants you to be better. He wants not you.
That's basically all I hear him say throughout the show. Is
the whole
like
thing.
Do it better than you're doing, or be better than you are. And
it's a very Skipper and Gilligan-esque relationship.
That is actually a really good way. I mean, immediately.
If my character had a hat, he'd be hitting you with it for sure.
There you go.
Yeah. So we didn't sign any NDA, so we can actually talk about what it is. It's a short film called Canned. It's about canned laughter technician and his crew on possibly their last few days as a canned laughter division on a sitcom, and it's a lot of colorful characters, excellent actors. Brandon, of course, as well, very powerful performer. We shot like a lot of our scenes like 2 days ago, so we're still in like, and it's been a year-long shoot.
You still have the glow.
Yeah, it's the afterglow.
You still the honeymoon phase.
That's that light coming in.
Yeah. So
amazing.
So we're here as an example of how to diffuse toxic masculinity by just talking about it after last night. So
I do love a good laugh track.
Oh my God.
Great.
I don't anymore because all I've been doing is just laughing into the ether for days and days. I got to be on my special skills now as an actor. I must say it's going to be at the top because I'm like wondering if any of my laughter has ever been genuine now, you know, like I've just been laughing and laughing for days.
And not only that, but you've been laughing as a character who doesn't believe in himself. So it's more painful than it would be if it was a real, like, genuine laugh. It's very it's distressing.
There's some real layers.
Yeah,
tears of
It truly is
clown.
an onion. It truly is an onion.
It really is. I'm very excited about all of this.
Oh,
it's
ditto.
Very good crew. I think it's a great script. So
Yeah,
we'll see
it's
what
great.
happens. But
Like
enough
a
of that.
parfait. Yes, Kyle.
But I'm happy to have you on the show, regardless of how our
Definitely.
characters feel about each other.
Definitely.
Yeah. And
Guys, I'm loving this bromance that is happening right now. Like it's like I don't know. I mean, like I'm a big bromancer. Is that a thing? Is that a thing that people say? Bromancer.
Yeah, that's still a thing.
I like to bromance the stone. Is this the thing that we're doing? Okay, no. But
Romancing the stone.
no, but I like especially like on a creative project or like a movie or a show like showmances get talked about a lot. Like show bromances don't, and I think that they happen way more often than they're given credit for. And I just love seeing it budding right in front of me.
I did have to scream in his face about this far away, full force, which I've probably done dialogue, you know, that close to somebody in an intense way, but I don't think I've ever just let out like a dinosaur roar like this close to somebody before.
I don't think I've ever received one. I have the first take. I like the old cut, and I like walked away and fell down.
It was under the piano for a moment.
I had to just like be alone for a second, and then it got better. But we only had a few out of it because like it's a very vocally demanding shoot. Like
the instrument.
Yeah. But now we can relax and we can only make artistic demands.
Yes,
because we've got some challengers and some champions and some audience champions.
Yeah, and Phil, with all that,
we're doing great.
With all that toilet paper you've got, you could do some good decoupage.
Oh yeah. Snot is an excellent paper mache agent. If
should we get a Claritin sponsor up in here for you?
Oh God, I only have Benadryl. I would take a Benadryl, but I had a beer before I started to sneeze. Am I
liquid
allergic to
Benadryl?
Oh yeah, no, that's some serious stuff. You got to be careful with Benadryl.
I'm not taking it. I'll tough this.
Phil, back off from the Benadryl.
I'll take.
Phil.
I don't like Benadryl.
I don't like it either.
This has been a drill of the emergency broadcasting system.
Yes. Perfect.
Nice.
Perfect.
Friends don't let friends do weird allergy drugs that can't be imbibed with alcohol. Ingest it.
No, although sometimes they do tussin together, and that's
oh right.
True. I've never done that.
Don't.
Desperate times, man.
Not gonna. Got no intentions. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
A friend of mine drank a whole bottle of Robitussin before getting on a flight to Israel. So he was stuck on a flight for 14 hours, tripping absolute bologna sandwiches.
Ooh.
Wow.
It was bad news.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's a lot of sulfites.
Way too many sulfites.
Yeah.
Well, hey, what do
yeah.
should we get our self-expression going?
Let's
do it.
self-express.
Yeah, let's express ourselves.
All right.
We've
Yeah.
got some challengers that are going to be doing a 3-minute self-expression challenge. Everybody ready? Okay, it is. If crayons made small talk.
You have
Get
3
3
minutes.
3 minutes.
Go.
Were crayons in the discourse today on Twitter because people were asking how you say it? Or did I just see that on my Twitter feed and I'm just applying
what,
meaning?
like
Crayons?
crayons?
Crayons.
Like crayons or crayons.
Oh, like
Wait,
pronunciation?
who's pronouncing it crayons?
I say
Is that a thing?
crayons.
Crayons.
Anxious Spider-Man goes, color me interested, am I right?
Yeah, Hypno
There you go.
says, Philly says crayons. Yeah,
Crayons. Mm.
crayons. Well, that's because like the
Crayons.
Philly accent is someone who has allergies.
Crayons.
Philly accent's like, nah,
What was the- After crayons?
Say it again.
Oh, if crayons made small talk.
If crayons
Hey.
made small talk.
That was Danny Ward.
Yeah,
The voice of Danny.
That was the voice of God.
Practically the same.
Oh, right. Our challenger. God. Yeah, I say crayons.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
crayons. Yeah,
I say
Fine.
crayons.
Say
I say
Crayons.
crayons.
Like
You
it's
say crayon.
spelled.
like rayon, like it's an
Right.
element.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like it's on the periodic table.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon,
Yeah.
do you have
Like a
Twitch
Marie
up on your
Curie.
computer?
Oh my god.
Yes, I do.
Great.
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
It's there.
Crayon, brother. Anxious
Crayons
Spider-Man.
Killed
Yeah.
Marie Curie. She got crayon poisoning.
Wait, for real? Is that what happened?
No, it was radiation.
Oh,
Rayon. I'm pretty sure. Right?
Oh,
I think that's right.
Radium?
Radium.
Probably radium.
Yes.
Is
Yeah,
rayon
it's
in
rayon.
clothing?
Rayon is in
Rayon.
clothing.
Yes, that's a fabric.
Radium
Thank
was
you.
in the paint that they would put on dials in the war, on like so people could see the glow in the dark.
Right.
You know, like the letters and stuff. The bat gave all the factory girls radium poisoning in their mouths because they would lick the brush tips and
yeah.
then like their jaws would fall off. And then everybody, they wanted to take it to court, and the guys were like, "Oh, they have sex. That's why. It was syphilis."
They're witches. Yep.
Yeah.
Emma Be Good in the chat says, "Don't read Radium Girls. It's upsetting."
I was in Radium
Oh.
Girls in college. I played the newscaster, and it was the worst review I've ever received.
Oh.
The theater critic who came in to judge it, she had one note for me, and it was pancake, and I never understood what it meant.
And time's up. Art supplies down. Everybody,
everyone-
At the tone of the pancake.
Everyone give a review to Phil.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone in chat give Phil a review. In the meantime, send your self-expression challenges to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. That's fartsmackdown with an F.
Why is it with an F and not just an Art Smackdown?
It's a very good question, Phil. It's because Art Smackdown was already taken.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get creative.
got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, tough. Yeah.
Why is this
hard
night
times.
different than all other nights?
Because it was already taken.
Because it was already taken.
What's up, Schwartz and Merc?
We're living in
What's up,
the
Schwartz?
past.
I just listened to your Die Monster Die episode, Mark.
You listened to the whole
I
episode?
listened to both episodes. You are very lucky that those perception checks didn't kill you. 'Cause
Yeah.
You were just playing with like blood and dead bodies for a while, unaware of the
Yeah.
creature behind you.
Oh, big old dummy. I mean, it's not too unlike how it would be if I were really there. Just like a little clueless and oblivious with a gun that is way too big and too unwieldy for me.
Yeah. Spoilers. Everyone dies, but
Yeah.
I urge you to check it out. But you know what? I got to give Mark credit. So stuck it out. You went the distance.
I did.
As they say, against the Predator.
I mean, it's almost as if, and I wasn't, but it's almost as if I was trying to lose. I wasn't, but it's like for like 3 or 4 rolls there, it was just like absolute dreck.
Yeah. It was. I mean, you did get him with your chain gun a bunch of times.
It did.
So that was pretty cool. Like
Yes.
he actually. So they were dropped in the middle of Predator. For those of you completely
thank
lost
you.
by what's happening right now, where they were dropped, and so they had to create a D&D game based on their, their situation. So, you were given a chain gun and your wits, and it's fun. It was really fun. Die Monster Die. It's on Spotify.
Yes.
Or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's and Schwarzenberg and Schwartz and Chris. I'm not sure if it was just Schwarzenberg or Chris, but one of the two or both of them created an animation for the first like 4 minutes of the second episode. So they animated the beginning of our journey, of our campaign, and it was it's really cool. It's on Instagram, right? It's on mine and Schwarzenberg's Instagram right now. Let's go check it out.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Well, hey, look, let's bring on our challenger this week, Danny Ward.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
Danny Ward, the voice of Danny Ward and the body.
Yes.
Body and line of Ward.
Yeah, we can put a face to the voice.
There he is.
Hi.
All right.
Hello, Danny Ward, fellow filmmaker Danny Ward.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hold on, I'm just bringing Danny's. My cat is laying on one of my arms right now, and I only have one arm.
Okay, we'll make some small talk. Danny,
Hi.
lovely weather we're having.
Isn't it though?
It's so cold.
You guys are
walked
doing
home-
terrific,
I
riveting.
walked home post rehearsal tonight, and the briskness was waking me up for this. It was.
Yeah. It
There
gave you
we go.
life.
It did. It did. It also slowed my fingers down. I found out in that quick challenge.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Right? You're still thawing out.
It was painful outside today.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Wow, you did all this in 3 minutes. Amazing.
Wow.
On
Take
the
us-
toilet?
Yep.
Take us through it, Mr. Ward.
Well, I mean, he's a couple of crayons are going to have a conversation at the end of the day. Town square is filled with crayon toilets, and gotta be honest, first days are rough.
I am digging the inclusion of the toilet setting.
Yes.
And in full honesty, I've been watching so much Top Chef lately, and now I understand the quick fire difficulty where it's like, holy shit, your brain goes blank. And as you were talking, I was like, we're doing the challenge. I need to add everything in. So there are moments of all of this that it's like your conversation was happening. I kept drawing.
This is a recipe. I see it now.
Yeah.
There
I
you
see
go.
Yeah, it's
Good.
all the elements in the cart.
We like that. We like it when we can tell that what we say gets infused into your art.
It makes sense.
Yes, and we mostly talk toilets. That's our thing.
Toilet talk on Twitch.
If you would love if you want some prime toilet talk, check out last Thursday's Casual Thursday.
I'm so
Oh,
sad
yeah.
I missed it.
Oh yeah, we definitely went. We went there.
Yeah.
What would you say? What was the first day for this crayon? I'm so curious. Like,
I mean, I gotta
is it from your childhood or something?
Yeah, it was rough. It was, not only was he bullied, he was forced to bully.
Oh,
Oh, I
Oh.
get that.
And that's why they're standing in front of the clock tower, because it's judgment hour. And it's time where you're going to join or you're going to walk away. But you're a crayon. And let's be honest, if you look real close, he's rayon crayon.
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
Oh yeah.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah, he can handle the heat. So he's gonna stand right there, and the smell's not gonna permeate. It's rayon.
Right.
We bounce. You think water and smell are something I need worry about?
Oh,
No, friend. No.
Yeah. Are these crayons are in Chernobyl?
I mean, I'm assuming in my head they were doing the most menial job of menial jobs. Like their toilet is in town square. Their job requires them to basically be alive.
the vulnerability that you achieved, though,
Yeah.
I mean, on the toilet in town square, no less.
Well, you see the slight embarrassment in his face, but also he's just gotten so used to it. Like the embarrassment's really on the new guy.
Audio Gabriel wrote, quote, "You make me flush."
And also the crayon on the toilet looks a little bit like LBJ, who would often do this. Just take his pants down, just pull his pants down, take a shit, and then just like talk to some frightened staffer.
Wait, is that true? LBJ would
Yeah.
like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also, I, without saying anything else, look up his voicemail he left to the Hagar Clothing Company about pants. Just leave it there.
LBJ.
LBJ. I'll put it in the chat. We'll just keep going.
Did
I love
he keep
these
like
characters.
direct eye contact while
yeah.
shitting?
Yeah. I believe he did. That was the.
LBJ was famous for showing dong.
Right.
Yeah, he would pee in front of people too. He would.
It was like a power move for him, right? Like he would just kind of whip it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Weird.
Tell me it's beautiful.
I guess I'm
Right,
not
right.
surprised.
In negotiations and stuff, I think.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
very
wow.
jocular. He was a very jocular man. Like he would always be like joshing with people and kind of being a bully. He'd do that thing where he'd like catch someone
Yeah.
in a vulnerable position and like ask him about things, and because he was one of those guys that, like I want to ask you a question about Vietnam. Sorry, are you trying to leave this room? Like in the middle of a doorway, he'd do like shit like that.
Wow, I feel like everyone in this room and in this chat is like in on this like LBJ knowledge.
A lot
And
of people
I'm
just
just-
seem to know it.
Yeah, it's like when someone comes up to you after years and they're like, "Hey, you know your friend Todd is a dick, right? Like an absolute asshole." And you're like, "What? I had no idea." That's how I kind of. LBJ was not a friend of mine, just to be clear, in that metaphor. But I'm amazed. This is such an incredible. I need to go study.
Brandon, do you have any questions for Danny?
I mean, he revealed so much more than I even expected. The embarrassment being on the person not on the toilet, town square. Was the time for anything specific, or did I miss that?
I mean, that was like it being 10 after 3 just really confirmed to me they either work the night shift and it's just the point of like everyone else is asleep, we get to do what we want, let me tell you about my first day.
Right.
But more likely it's the middle of the day and it's the like, we don't get any privacy, we don't get personal time, let me tell you about my first day. You're getting the golden treatment, son.
Beautiful.
And that's why he's mildly terrified. And his speech, like, there's a line there, but it was gonna be
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I want to know this.
It's sort of very just telling that it's just
Do I have a choice? Yeah.
He's a crayon. He's about to have a miserable life. He'll end up in a child's mouth or smeared against something melted.
Amazing.
yes, it is.
That's a
Well-
fantastic self-expression, Danny.
Yeah, great first bring to the show.
Are you drawing on paper? Is this or is this computer?
On paper.
Oh, great. The old ways.
Nice.
Yeah, this was
Yes.
with I did some background editing for an artist who had a piece of MoMA, and I stole a pencil from his art studio, so I drew it with that.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, it's like taking someone's wand and using it.
Right.
Honestly, Malfoy's wand so well
Yeah.
for me tonight. Like,
You solemnly swear you're up to no good?
mischief managed.
Kyle Kopp wrote, "The secret ingredient is crime." Accurate.
Well, I can't wait to see what you have coming up,
Hell yeah.
and what you do with the time you have in what's 20 minutes.
All right.
So we'll cast you back into the ether.
Bye bye.
And I believe
right.
now, speaking of Kyle Kopp, right?
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Kyle
Call
Kopp.
the cop, let's go.
Hello.
Cop.
Oh.
What's up?
Oh, hey. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta fix it. There you are.
Hey.
Hello
Better?
down there.
Oh, okay. It's better. I was trying to. I have the stream up, and I was just trying to fit
Oh,
into it.
Yeah, it was completely
Yeah, but
on
you
me.
moved
I had
it to me. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you, fam. That's what they say, right? That's the.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
That
the
is
kids
what they
say.
say.
Show feet, Kyle.
The
Kopp.
Los,
There-
that's on my OnlyFans. You know that. I already promote it on other channels.
Oh, boy.
All right, here
Gotcha.
is. Here is your. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta make this big.
Unless you want to use your feet to do art.
It
stop
looks
it.
like I did with this one. So, should I say something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Walk us through.
Yeah,
it.
so let me explain it real quick. You said made small talk, and my immediate thought was, one, I don't know how to draw. My second thought after that was number two, what if it was crayons at the therapist, and the crayon who's there is saying, I've been feeling really boxed in lately, and the therapist says, what do I write with? 'Cause he's also a crayon, and he's not sure. Like, I don't know if that's weird to write with. Like, would we write with smaller versions of humans? I don't know.
Oh man.
Good
So
question.
yeah,
Man.
that was my thoughts with this.
This is spinning me out into an existential crisis.
Same here. I'm already at, is the gingerbread man made of the house, or is the house made of gingerbread?
Yeah, what would
man,
they write
like,
with in
or
a world
person,
where
you know,
everyone was crayons?
you've
you know?
sent me. You've sent me.
Really makes you think. That's what my art does.
I for one am thrilled. I love the what do I write with. I knew that was like the response. You know what I mean?
Well, I wanted to draw like little pencil, like little stick figure arms on them and have them like writing it down. But then I got to that point. One, I was almost out of time because I spent the whole time trying to figure out how to get the text to fit into a bubble. I've only had Photoshop for a year, and then two, I got to that point, and one, it was way easier just to write a different text bubble. But what would he write with? I don't know.
Oh man.
I like to picture like the children version of a crayon, like the child of a crayon child drawing messily with a human, just like
Yeah, exactly.
rubbing it on the
Yeah.
If I had more
Ugh.
time, that would have.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely. But
what a human is just
Unfortunately.
weeping.
Right. That thought
Yeah.
crossed my mind, honestly. I didn't know.
and
if
no
it was-
matter which human you get, the color's always red. It's a terrible product.
Oh, gross.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
I'm a fan of the faces too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't zoom in big enough. But
Oh.
I'm like
Here,
trying to
I
get
got you.
so close.
Yeah, I couldn't really find
Yeah.
a super big picture, so that's about as
I'm talking at the side of his mouth. It's great.
good as I could do. Yeah.
You gave the therapist
Oh my
glasses.
god, beautiful.
of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Attention to detail. I'm an
Little
artist.
jack-o'-lantern faces.
I belong on this show somehow. So
Was your choice of crayons due to spacing, or do
it
you
was due to
think
time
that,
constraints. I just had to pick two.
though the blue one, is feeling blue. It's clear to me.
Yeah, actually,
yeah.
well, now that you pointed out, I did that on purpose.
I see that. I see
Yeah.
Fully intentional the whole time.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out. It was a more of a subconscious thing, I think.
Yeah.
I was,
Really?
I was getting that. I think
The orange one's orange because he's the therapist. You bring the sun, the color of the sun, the sunlight to his patient.
It's so Freudian of you.
That's what I was trying to go with. It's a lot. My art's a lot deeper than just
also-
existential crayon jokes.
That's true. He's also dusk-like, which I feel like it's a very contemplative time.
Oh yeah.
Because he's one step below yellow, below full brightness, but he's still he's still bright, but he's asking questions.
I love a fresh box of crayons. This is making me really nostalgic for.
I also will say I did pick Crayola because I live right next to where Crayola is made.
Whoa.
I've been to
Wow,
the
does it
Crayola
smell
factory
weird?
many times.
Loyalty.
Yeah,
Look
I'm a
at
brand
that.
loyalist. I support local business, even though they're a massive corporation.
Right.
Does your town smell like crayon?
No, it's actually funny. The part where the factory is actually does smell like warm wax sometimes, depending on the day.
I remember the Mr. Rogers episode where they go to
Oh,
you see how crayons are made. I think it was like
That's-
strictly the red crayon.
It was. It really was. It preceded how it's made, right? Like
that was. I think that was the first tell that I'd be a great stoner. It's like watching that as a kid, being like, melted down and like all the factory shit. Like
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I do love the art people do where they will arrange crayons in a certain way and then melt them.
Yeah.
So, like the way that it's melted is like the actual piece, and like the things people are able to do are just
I
incredible.
love it.
Yeah, it's really
But
cool.
then there's my art with crayons. It's
Hey,
only
hey,
like
this-
one step under that sort of thing. So-
They've already
was
created
asked
them.
for.
Now you're giving them purpose. You're
Exactly.
adding meaning to that.
Life
And
is a
there's
yin, it's a yang, it's duality. For every amazing art crayon melted piece you have, on the opposite side of like that is mine. I'm the yin to that yang. So
Naturally.
The cray to the Ola.
Wow.
It's very punk. It's very punk because I don't know how to make art, but I know I want to make it.
Well, you have
So
just
I like
made
to think
art,
of myself
friend.
of the Ramones of Art Smackdown. So
I mean, you are in a
I've-
position to potentially be the best artist in the world.
true.
so-
Yeah, I have no idea how to use Photoshop, but I know I'm doing it right because I ended up on the show. So again, the longest part was getting the text to fit in the bubbles. It'd be very easy with paper and pencil if I were to go that route. But
I mean, a true genius has no idea what he's doing.
yeah, there's no limit.
No one
to
said that.
it. What can't I do?
No, I agree.
Well, that's great. What's your plan of attack?
My plan of attack is normally when I play along from home, I'm very stoned and I am worried because it's almost like, someone got to the Olympics doping the entire time and then now they have to not. So I'm a bit worried about that.
Hey, no one's stopping
But
you.
Hey.
I know, but I would like people to be able to see my eyes while I do the show because they're beautiful. And
His
if I
art
was
was
stoned, they
fine.
would just be like closed. I was
Let's
like, yeah,
all
I would like to
draw
be able to see my
Kyle.
art. Yeah. So
Let's all draw Kyle's beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
Send them in.
Add it to the
I
week.
don't remember his art, but his eyes were stunning.
Yeah, that's what I'm just hoping the whole time. The whole point was to not get stoned. That way the judges can see my eyes and maybe sway them. Hold up.
Yeah,
Yes.
it might be working. Yeah. The advantage.
So we're fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out there, give it 110%.
Yeah, we'll get stoned after.
Yeah, I definitely am. This is giving me anxiety. Being on an art show, barely knowing how to use Photoshop. So hey, here we are. We're doing it though.
Oh, the
All
questions
right.
go round and round.
This was
Yeah.
asked for, so you've delivered.
Kyle,
Thank you.
when you got the text that you're audience champion, were you like, yes? Or were you
I thought Ryan sent it to the wrong person. Ryan was like your audience champion. I was like, what? I was in the middle of fighting chain demons in Pathfinder, and it was that in itself was a workout. And then to get that on top of it, I almost couldn't handle it. But it's fun. I'm ready. I'm ready to have a good time.
Amazing. Well, you're here, and we're happy to have you.
Thank you.
And
Now
we're
get outta
Yeah,
here.
get the fuck out of here.
Away.
All right. Now for the best artist in the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
Also,
Feral
Not
HW. The
Where?
amazing Feral H War 2666 upside down.
Cross.
Upside down.
Upside
cross.
down. Yeah.
well,
Hey,
welcome,
welcome
back.
back.
Yeah.
Thank you. oh my God, first time winning last week. That was crazy. I thought it would never happen. And then it happened. Dreams can come true, guys.
Yes.
Living proof.
Hey, and you unseated a winning streak from Kara
A
Sketches.
champion.
Sixth
right?
time.
I mean,
Sixth
True. I
time.
was so
a
nervous
winning
going
streak
in.
that we had never seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the reigning champion last time I was challenger. Also, or I was audience champion last time. Last time I was on the show, she was also on the show, and I was like, oh, like Kara's just been here the whole time. She lives here.
But I think what really excited the judge was the wood burning and just like,
Yeah,
like, you know, the different medium you brought. It's
Yeah.
really cool, really cool.
It was so
Yeah.
cool.
And
Thank
so
you.
talk us through your piece today.
So, small talk. The first thing I think about is the weather. What's it doing outside right now?
Yeah.
Raining. For these crayons, though, it's melting. It's just too hot. These two guys at the bottom clearly don't realize what's going on. They're just living life. All the other ones are like screaming. Those are their mouths. I don't know if you could tell.
I absolutely 100% could tell.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I could. Absolutely.
means
no
a lot.
question. No question. The pink one, or the bottom left, yeah, my fave. The mouth, the eyes, it's
Yeah.
pure terror. That's how I knew something was wrong, because I was first looking at the bottom right too with the dialogue. And are they power walking? Are they
No, those are puddles.
they're puddles. Oh, I
melting.
see. I thought with the arms, I thought they were like, because I thought it was like they were like power walking through the weather somehow.
Oh,
and the
yeah,
other,
I
and
mean,
the other
yeah,
ones were like
they are.
somehow I don't know, destroyed and terrorized. Because do they have mouths, the two bottom right ones?
No, it appears they don't.
That's
They
why I
were
thought they
meant
were
to.
just like so.
I
Wow.
love the idea of crayons power walking. Just like two crayons who meet on Sunday. They just power walk it to the coffee shop.
They're best
And those-
friends.
Those
Yeah.
other, bottom parts do read as puddles, but the brown one, I thought it was like the blur
Yeah.
of the walk, like they're just like moseying with the
I
arms.
see it now. Yeah.
I don't mean to give you
I
an
should
art
have just
read.
agreed. I mean, yes, they are power walking. They don't have mounts. They're fine. They don't even realize that everybody else is melting.
It makes me wonder, what are they, Crayola, or are they not Crayola?
Oh,
like
man.
Exactly.
which
like
ones were
knockoff.
the knockoffs?
Who knows?
Are we the crayons who are oblivious?
No.
Yeah, really. What
World
does this
melting
say?
I don't know,
everyone.
man.
What does this say?
Or those two crayons are just talking out of their asses.
Wow.
always a few.
Literally, yeah, wow.
There's always a few. Yeah. Yep.
That too.
Ryan Osmosis asked, is the medium crayon meta?
Hold up.
Oh yeah.
It is really
Yeah.
meta.
It sure
Oh
is.
my god, the Los 210 rose art. Those were the worst.
Oh
Do you
my
remember
God, Los. That's a deep cut.
Yeah, rose art. That brings me back.
Wait,
Wow.
The Lowe's 210 also said, I think my vape just tried to kill me. I need more information.
Yeah. Did it try to kill you running from the weather?
Right? Yeah, I need more info for sure.
Hey, you used actual crayon on this piece.
I did.
Nice.
Yep. I
Nice.
really wanted to go that extra step.
Way to go.
Thank you.
I appreciate the abstract representation of each color. That is-
Yeah,
Yeah.
they each have personalities, right?
Yeah, the blue is my favorite because it looks like it has hair, or at least its hair is melting
Right.
on.
Yeah,
on that.
That was the first one I kind of added the detail to, and I wanted to make them look like they were melting from the top. But then I looked at the clock and I was like, nope, puddles.
Puddles, yeah.
We're going
Yeah.
puddles.
It's all working. It's all working. The pink one has seen,
so
I
sorry.
think, more
sorry.
than the rest.
Oh, yeah.
The
They would have
pink
seen
one-
shit.
Is also the shortest one.
Yeah,
So
she went first.
by crayon
Or he.
logic, that is the one that was used the most, right?
Yes.
That's the
Right.
shortest one.
Oh yeah.
one.
Wow.
Gosh, you're so smart. You're like the best artist in the world.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
I've never known an artist that's better than you. Like you get it.
Jeez.
I really like that like everything else is devoid of color.
Yeah.
But the like
Yeah.
crayons
Mhm.
live in this like colorless void as like vibrant colors themselves.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, very
Yeah,
deep.
It's very what's who wrote Beckett-esque. Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
That's what
Yes.
stuff.
yeah.
So what is your
yeah.
last masterpiece? You used wood burning. What's your medium tonight?
A secret?
Okay,
Nice.
excellent.
Secrets are the best media.
Yes.
They, they are.
But don't be disappointed if it's just a pencil and paper.
Hey, you know
Oh.
what?
We can't be
You're the best
Yeah.
artist in the world. You run this
Yeah.
shit.
You do whatever you want. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, we're gonna kick you back out, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
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 All right.
All right.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, I think we should get
Yeah.
to it.
right. Brandon, what do you
Um,
think? We made it through your self-expression round. You ready for the masterpiece?
Oh, I couldn't be more ready. I'm so pleased already.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
It's going well.
I usually would announce this, but it looks like I might just let you do it.
Yeah,
I don't
Phil,
wanna get
you
this
are
wrong.
slowly dying in front of us.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Oh.
you do it. You
Sorry.
can,
My cat.
it sick?
Yeah.
did you just kick your cat? What
No, I didn't. I think he just freaked out.
Freaked
Cat
out.
kicked him, I think.
I said Phil was dying. George Harrison freaked out. I think you guys are
George
guys are
Harrison is usually
slowly-
very okay with death. I don't understand.
I'm the
Oh.
only host that's
Yeah,
keeping the
it's
shit
very
He's
together.
usually so chill about the art of dying.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go hide in the bathroom and wash my face because I feel
Okay.
gross.
Okay.
So the masterpiece challenge is cereal mascot killer movie poster. Cereal mascot killer movie poster.
And cereal like the crunchy food, not
Thank
cereal
you for
like a
asking.
cereal murderer.
Cereal with a C,
Yes,
Yeah.
like breakfast
Yes.
cereal.
Yes.
like the crunchy or sometimes soggy or just cereal. Cereal.
Seriously.
A cereal mascot killer. A cereal mascot killer in a movie. Draw the poster.
Brandon, may I ask, do you
Yes.
have a favorite cereal or cereal mascot?
Oh man. I do have a favorite cereal. It is Cinnamon Toast Crunch by a long shot.
Oh, yeah.
Cinnamon.
Too. I had it today.
Oh god.
Yeah, I have it right
Oh
here.
my god.
It's just the box at this point.
Right,
but
it
yeah,
always
Phil,
is,
you are
yeah.
But also,
slowly dying
I
in
love the
front of
back of
us.
it
Oh my
now
God,
because it
I'm
looks.
gonna-
It's kind of frightening.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten rid of
It's
it for
so
this
cute.
reason.
Yeah.
Let's stare at. Did you just kick your
In a
cat?
dark room
No, I
that's just
didn't.
looking
He
at you
just- I think he
sometimes.
just freaked out.
Yeah,
Freaked out.
it's looking at you all times.
Yeah.
It's drawn funny.
I'm not as, attached to the mascots. That's why I feel like maybe either someone killed them or they became a killer, however it becomes interpreted. But
But wasn't that also the marketing campaign of Cinnamon Toast Crunch in the early 90s? Like there were three men. The guy with the white hair got crazy and then like trapped them, and then it was just him. And then it was no one because they realized their mascot shouldn't be three old men who make cereal.
I do not recall this.
I don't recall that either.
It's got to be on the YouTube somewhere. But like, yeah, one of them
Yeah.
he gets like brainwashed by the cinnamon, and then he traps them or something.
Really?
I think you've been brainwashed by the cinnamon.
What
Yeah.
a dark
Maybe.
origin. You never would suspect that.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm gonna look
Phil,
on YouTube.
you are a mess right now. Are you
I'm-
okay?
Great. I'm fine. I was doing great until I sat down, and now I'm like, there's something in my room. Is there like?
Yeah, I'm concerned it's
mold or-
more than allergies. You probably just have a cold.
I was doing great all day, and then I got inside after all of the
Nighttime.
walking around in the cold.
makeovers. Yep.
And
Well,
I'm
do you have? Okay, so sorry, I'm gonna continue with Brandon. Phil.
do it.
Are you a fan of like killer movies or horror movies or the genre?
Yes, for sure.
Oh,
sure.
nice.
I won't give anything away about the movie, just to preface, but I did just see the new Scream because I am a fan of the originals.
Oh,
and,
yeah. I heard the new one
so-
was really good.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to a lot of murder podcasts lately. Like, I never thought that I would, but I started with The Office Ladies so innocently, and then I moved on to like Bear Brook Murders and like Morbid, and I don't know, it's stuck. It's a good thing to just have on a long drive. So, what goes
like cereal.
together? Yeah, what goes together better than cereal mascots and serial killers?
Right.
Do you drive long distances a lot
I did this weekend
to dump bodies?
Oh, wow. No, I've got a garden, so it pretty much takes care of itself.
Good soil.
Yeah, everyone needs compost around here.
A pet cemetery.
Also a great movies from for the 80s
Mhm.
or 90s, whatever. But I drove long distances this weekend for the film that Phil and I are part of, and a couple of my other jobs are like maybe an hour away, which is usually like a podcast. So I kind of just got, I don't know, I graduated into it. I never listened to them, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know. It kind of goes in waves for me. My first podcast was Serial, like the one that I listened to an entire season of.
The first season.
Actually,
right?
no. I guess Mark Maron was.
Yeah.
What the fuck with Mark Maron was the first one that I.
That's kind of true crime, though. I mean, it's a lot of forensics on how relationships get
Mark
fucked
Maron?
up. Yeah, in the early goings, it's always like, "Hey, do we have an issue? You got beef with me, man?" Like, but now he's a little bit more interesting. But that first season of Serial was outstanding.
It was
but
incredible.
Also, I mean, I was I was an early fan of Last Podcast on the Left.
Same.
Love that show. That was such an exciting thing to know people who were doing that sort of thing, and also like the weird shit that they could dig up. Especially like the Gold Star episodes, which I'm sure some people in the chat are familiar with.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
How many gold stars y'all got? Sound off in the chat.
Emma Be Good just asked, did any cereals have a clown mascot? I can't think of any.
Maybe one of the off brands, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the ones that just came in like the plastic bags.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen those. Like
I feel like there was a clown.
There
Like an
are
older
a
one.
few, and they're horrifying.
Yeah, I think there was an older
I don't know
one
why
that
I
I'm
did
remembering.
this.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna show you. I don't know. Is this real? I don't know. Sugar Crinkles by Post. Looks like a really old school one.
Sugar Crinkles. What?
I mean,
There
it
is
also
an
looks like
old
it could
one.
be fake, but I don't know.
True.
I'm gonna. You will all have nightmares. I don't know how. I don't know how this was allowed. This is the stuff. This is the stuff of nightmares.
Ooh.
I would not be surprised. That looks legit.
You can't unsee this.
That could be the cereal
Sugar.
mascot killer. Like
I
if the
think it
cereal mascot was the killer. Oh,
It looks real.
Christ.
Sorry guys, I had to I had to just like wash my face real quick. Ah!
Yeah, right. Right?
Oh my
And-
god.
Yeah, Pennywise.
oh,
Right.
Pennywise in his day job.
This is someone who decided that he didn't want kids to ever eat cereal again.
This clown broke my fucking mic rig.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I don't like? I don't like that his lips are blue.
No, I don't like that at all. Like his victims.
You know what?
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't like that he was wearing a bald cap. Like it's it's drawn. Like you didn't have to put him in, right? Doesn't he have a bald on?
Sone88 says, "Oh fuck this."
Sorry, no stay.
Sorry.
Weird.
You say you want,
Yeah.
you say you're not satisfied? You say you want more for your money? I got some more clown cereal for you.
Sugar, I'll crinkle that body in my trunk.
I don't know.
Snap,
I think
crackle, and pop.
Yeah, I think Snap, Crackle, and Pop are like a trio that are definitely burying bodies
Yeah.
all over the U.S.
Hey,
Couldn't
you
you
got
see
a
them
problem, man?
spin
Call
off?
Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Then There's just,
This is the one I remember. I think the
Kaboom.
Kaboom. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And because it did double as soap.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
it's-
Marshmallow circus shapes. That's funny. Wow. Wow.
Not as terrifying as the last one.
Not
I
as
must say.
terrifying.
Right.
This one's a little bit better. Then this one,
The
I'm
cartoon-
Crinkles.
Because it's a cartoon. It's
God.
not like a drawing of a man in a clown suit. It's
Yeah,
like-
no, this is the clown that was born a clown. Oh God, Crinkles. It's very Lon Chaney. Like this looks like a picture, like a poster of like a lost Lon Chaney movie.
But I will say a very nice hand.
Yeah, excellent hand.
Yeah.
Very
mean
Norman
this one?
Rockwell.
Yeah, it is a Norman Rockwell.
What's up with his pinky? What's going on with his pinky?
Look,
His,
he's classy.
it's what they call a jaunty pinky.
Yeah. He's up.
The pinky.
Some
I'm Crinkle.
some art director at that company at Post was like, there's no way his pinky is on the spoon. Like someone fought for that out pinky.
Or
Yeah.
it was just like the actor wouldn't stop being classy.
It was the hand model. Once he got made up like that, he was like,
Yeah.
"No, the pinky, I feel it. It would be."
Soda 86 said,
Yeah.
please put him away. I hate him.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yes.
He's gone now.
Good,
And
good,
like
thank you.
unfortunately, once you think of it's like it's going to be infused into all of your art somehow.
Oh,
Sorry.
man.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
mean,
Or not.
I mean, maybe that's good. Like the
Feel free to
terror
not
will
put
seep
clowns
in.
hey, it's perfect timing for the color wheel of compromise.
Has this been updated?
Yes.
When in doubt, pinky out. Excellent.
Oh, fantastic.
He's out. Oh, that
All
should
right.
be
Laces out.
Ooh.
laces out.
Bride of Chucky. Oh boy.
Cats.
Cats.
Oh, that's like the one thing I don't want in this cereal. That's
Yeah. I'm finally taking cats off the color wheel. I thought I had taken it off before, but someone keeps putting it back on.
Seriously, George Harrison.
Get the fuck out of here, cat.
Don't want to jinx it, but I think maybe I washed away the whatever was befuddling me.
So the compromise is cats.
Cats.
I
Cats.
love that.
Makes sense. They like milk.
Right.
They do. So
Do-
does Zoe Kravitz.
Right.
Do you know?
Wait, what?
Can I
Is that-
tell you?
Is that a thing?
Well, she liked to get
Oh,
the
right.
character. She ate milk out of a bowl, or
Oh yeah,
ate,
Catwoman.
who eats milk? I feel like cheese, maybe. But I mean, she drank milk.
Right. And Michelle Pfeiffer. That was
Yes, must be some sort of ritual.
yeah.
Some cat thing.
Yeah.
No, it's like a kink for sure.
Oh yeah.
My grandfather, among other weird things he used to do, he didn't eat vegetables at all during his life. He only ate like hot dogs and broth or whatever. And he also ate his cereal with orange juice.
No, like he poured orange juice into it.
Every
Wait a minute,
cereal.
I think your grandfather
Oh,
was
man.
an alien who'd poorly adapted to humans.
Dig into it.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like yeah.
Yeah, no, he
it's-
was not. Yeah.
It's
he
very
lived-
Tommy
yeah.
Wiseau.
He lived till he was 94.
Wow.
Yeah.
His
94?
skin suit lasted him 94 years.
Did he drink milk elsewhere?
Because all
Just
the
not in his
preservatives.
cereal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his elbow.
No,
He
I
come
don't
out
think he
for-
liked anything.
He didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't like milk.
What
But he
if
also
like,
just kind of like grew up
Went
in a
out for-
time when their parents like didn't force them to eat good quality food because they couldn't afford it, you know, that type of like
Yeah.
he just kind of got used to not eating food.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Want to see some audience art?
Yeah.
I'd love to
Some
see
audience crayon art?
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
First one is from Audio Gabriel.
Did you hear a squeak?
Yeah.
It's
someone
the
whistling?
clown.
Oh,
it's the
it's my fucking heater.
Oh. Audio Gabriel. Yeah, Crayola Small Talk is the caption.
That's funny. Youth is wasted on the
Okay, boomer.
I love how he's like been worn down, like the nub, like he's been like sharpened or whatever and then used.
Yeah, and his paper's like peeling back.
Right.
That's really funny.
That's
The
really that's
crayon,
so
the old
detailed.
crayon looks a little
He's-
bit like BJ from The Righteous Gemstones. I don't know if anyone watches that, but
Oh yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Get that kind of face.
I thought you were saying like BJ Thorne. I was like,
Oh,
go
not
on.
BJ Thorne. No. It's
I love
Ashton
these
Flat.
faces. They're great.
They're really great.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I don't
They're
think
both
that's-
horrified.
Man. It's pretty funny, like the crayons with no arms but legs.
Right?
It's
They
Yeah.
they definitely draw off their feet.
the multiverse expressing itself.
Yeah.
Love it. Nice. Thanks, Audio Gabriel, for that one.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Next, we got Ryan Osmosis. The caption is weather is quintessential small talk, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
The weather is killer.
Perfect.
Oh, you melted too.
Oh man. And the C is the mouth, the frowny face.
That's
Oh,
That's
smart.
Oh, ha,
That's
love
cool.
that. Sorry, I just had to put
Yep,
the-
melted crayons.
Crayons.
Me.
Ryan's stuff. Like lately, I mean, especially lately, it's been really, really funny.
Yeah.
Ryan's-
Yeah.
like yeah, like Ryan and Naughty Gabriel have this knack of just nailing the joke in a very
Mhm.
short amount of time.
Blue went quick.
Yeah.
Blue went really quick.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Uh, and
It's just experience. Like she's always, putting in the time. Love this.
Yeah.
last but not
Love it.
least,
I like that the
is-
crayon is still talking. Sorry,
Oh.
here I am just still talking. But
No,
while it's
yeah.
melted, the weather is killer. Like you could still be alive as a crayon, but in a puddle.
Right.
And this is from Kara Sketches.
Yes.
Small talk can be awkward, especially at the end of
Yeah.
a thought when no one knows what else to say.
So yeah.
I immediately got that this was one of those awkward conversation parts where you're like both speaking over each other and like it's nothing's getting said, like what? Yeah. What time is it? What?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. For sure. Also, the choice of orange and green. Very cool.
Yeah, it's a good combo.
Yeah.
Their eyes are awesome too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
there's so much.
excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent
for like little crayon, like for like little beings, with little eyes. Like the eyes are very expressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good details for sure.
I went through a small phase of drawing like crayons making small talk, and this is
Really?
feeding me. Yeah, like I like to draw and stuff. It's a hobby that I'm like not secretly great at. You know what I mean? It's not like
Sure.
I'm amazing, but I just do it for fun. I'm not amazing, but I do it for fun. And I don't know how many years ago it was, started drawing things like this, and it tickles my fancy. And
I love
these are just great.
Hey, we'd love to see your work if you ever want to
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, man.
If you want to join us,
No,
You
it'll
want a
never- it-
challenge?
It can't compare
Dude.
to this the 3-minute energy, the synergy that's happening.
Yeah, but that comes with experience. That eventually you learn how you just partition off your time with that. Like, because Slaney and I started as contestants, guests and contestants, and we would often this was a COVID hang for us for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, eventually, like you figure it out. Like you have to dedicate a certain amount to each thing, and so like in the beginning, you'll dedicate too much time to something that actually doesn't matter, and it remains unfinished. The timer's up. But
I think I have a lot of projects like
2
that
minutes,
already.
artists. 2 minutes.
Yeah, you like it's a muscle, and if you're competitive, you like go into it with a game plan ahead of time or something.
Yeah.
I would do strictly Sharpies.
Ooh.
So it was always like stretched, like you had to get really creative with each different art challenge.
Yeah. Like I would just try and draw a big shape at the center and then build off that. It was just like the first big move is the tell. Like that's 20% of it. And then, you just build onto it. And then stuff like the compromise changes everything.
Right,
Yeah.
Compromise adds
Yeah, I'm super excited to see.
Oh yeah, I didn't even ask you. Do you like cats, or how do you feel about
Yeah.
cats?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love cats. I have 3.
Oh wow. What are
Yeah.
their names?
Flora is the oldest. Baloo, and then
Aw.
Birdie is the third one. And Baloo and Birdie are from the same litter. And we only meant to get one, but oops.
Cute.
I love it.
Aw.
And they're all black cats, so my clothes are always
Covered. But
covered.
I
Oh,
feel
man.
that.
3 black cats. That's
30
magical.
seconds.
It is
Oh, boy.
magical, and like there's always something happening. You know what I mean? Like
Oh my gosh, you guys couldn't see what Feral HW just did, but she lifted up. She just reached off camera and lifts up this black cat with one hand.
oh, I didn't even see it. You have to
Yeah.
to show it again
While
when you're not on
doing
the clock.
art, finishing up.
Amazing.
Champion,
Like
champion
15
cat
seconds
lift.
left.
Yeah.
5, 4,
so funny.
3, 2, 1. Art supplies down.
It's like chopped.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Judges.
All right.
Wow.
Send your masterpieces to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. That's fartsmackdown with an F, because Art Smackdown was already taken.
This is a fun, interesting new challenge. I'm really excited to see what they come up with.
Yeah.
It like has 3 kind of elements to it that and with the challenge, the compromise rather, 4. So it's gonna be really
No, it's a big one.
neat.
It's a
Yeah.
big one.
Really?
What do you think,
Really?
Mark? Should what order should we go?
Oh, it's a very good question. I mean, want to go in reverse order?
Yeah, I was thinking that
Yeah.
too, because I want to see Feral HW's cat again.
Yeah. All right.
But I think from the art that it looked like she was creating, it might take a minute to send it in.
Yeah, I don't think Feral's not even in her window right now. So let's
It's coming by mail.
go by mail. How about Kyle Kopp?
Yeah, it seems like kind of a 3D piece that potentially might be hard to photograph.
Yeah, it's just let's do Kyle Kopp first then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr. Kyle Kopp. Ooh, what are you drinking?
audience.
I'm drinking Perpetual IPA. It's delicious.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good beer. Or
Excellent.
medicinal soda.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Medicinal soda.
Which IPA you got?
Perpetual IPA. It's a local one from Trogs,
Oh, nice.
Pennsylvania brewery.
There we go.
Sweet.
Yeah.
How'd you
this
feel,
one was really
Kyle?
fun. As
Yeah.
someone that enjoys editing posters to look realistic, this was really fun. Because one of my things I love
nice.
doing is taking a poster and making it terrible.
Yes.
So this is what I
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my god.
All right,
yeah, so this is a
Yo.
poster from Nosferatu.
Yes.
That remake slaps.
Yeah, I
This-
edited out Nosferatu and then I put in a man in a Count Chocula costume.
You know what?
And then also you're probably thinking, hey, where's the cat? What are you talking about? George Harrison's right there.
Yes.
Boom.
I liked
That.
that. You A to seed it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You did.
My sweet Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That is
That's a brilliant
awesome,
mashup.
man.
Yeah, it was really fun because I was trying to think like, I was gonna do like a slasher or something, and then I was just like, well, it's right there, Nosferatu and Count Chocula. So
It also works with the colors. Did you do any color correcting on the poster? Or did you,
well, originally the background it was the woman and then Nosferatu and then like a window. So I like retextured all the spots where Nosferatu was and layered it in a way so he was like behind the woman. And then also there's a bunch of names at the bottom. I got rid of those and put sponsors because this is America, baby. Even though this is not an American film. But I added General Mills and the Chocula logo because brought to you by. Go out and buy Chocula.
yeah.
And then you said cat compromise, and I couldn't think of any way I could fit a cat in here, but George Harrison at one point kind of looks like Rasputin,
Yes.
which kind of fits into the canon of this Eastern European drama about Vlad Dracul or whatever the fuck it is. So I threw in a young George Harrison in there in the window as an ode to Mark's cat George Harrison, since you said a cat compromise.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And also, I mean, Count Chocula is my favorite cereal.
You
of
like
every
you
kid.
guys said like a serial character, and I was like,
awesome.
oh, I should do like Count Chocula on Nosferatu. So I typed in just Nosferatu, Count Chocula in this terrible costume is what came up, and I was like, this would look great as a movie poster of just this man in this Count Chocula costume with his arms out so you can see the arms.
Yeah.
He's like an actual mascot.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is like a Halloween costume or something like that. That popped
Oh,
up.
yeah.
This is a Count
that's-
Chocula Halloween costume.
Yeah.
That's one
That's
of my
beautiful.
favorite like stock photo genres is people dressed up as monsters, but they're not really monsters. They're just modeling off fangs or a cape, but they're all made up. That's just my favorite.
Yeah,
and you're really playing to.
Well, it reminds me of one of my favorite edits I've ever done was I took a screenshot of a picture of this place. I'm not sure if it's Midtown or the Upper East Side called House of Lasagna. It was
Yes!
just like a Google Street View like place because I had passed it one time in an Uber on my way back to the bus terminal. And so I saw like a street view picture of it in like the photo section on their Google page. And I'm like, this would be hilarious if I took this exact screenshot and edited this man in a Garfield costume into the doorway of this place, almost looking like a bouncer. And it was one of my favorite edits. And ever since then, I've loved editing people in the costumes of characters into places those characters would be in, because for some reason, the character's one thing being there, like Garfield at a House of Lasagna. Oh, so funny. But a man in a Garfield costume at a House of Lasagna. So funny. So when I got to this one, I thought to myself, yeah, like I could put an actual like cartoon Nosferatu in there, but it'd be a lot funnier if it was just this man in a Nosferatu costume. So
it's just a satisfying juxtaposition, because the way that they model the shit off, there's no reason or way that these things would exist in real life.
Yeah.
Like that guy, his arms shouldn't be like
for
that.
me, when I saw him, he looks almost like Tim Robinson.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like I saw him in that, and like immediately I thought, like, especially with his arms out the way they are, I thought Tim Robinson. I got too much shit on me from season 2 of I Think You Should Leave. And I feel like this guy, this terrible, like this man, this terrible situation he's having to model this Count Chocula costume. But hey, works. So
too much fucking shit on it. I thought
yeah, look, I mean, look at him now. We made it big.
Yeah.
He's on Arc Smackdown. So
yeah.
the royalty, those royalties will come in soon enough.
A vampire who doesn't want to be around anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, this was my take on the prompt.
Oh man, I
Great.
love it.
I knew it was Count
Really?
Chocula the moment I saw Nosferatu. It was a really good connection.
Also,
And that's
George
awesome.
Harrison is immortal too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I mean, he's left this plane, but he's around.
Yeah, if I had more time, I would have put a different like filter on the George Harrison and made him. Well, I would have put more of a filter on the George Harrison and the Count Chocula itself to give them more of an animated feel to match the actual background.
Oh, yeah.
Since the woman's animated, because it does stick out. Why am I critiquing myself? Because it does stick out a bit that the man and the George Harrison are photos, and the rest of it's kind of animated. But,
Yeah, no, now
yeah.
that you mention it, this is not best artist in the world.
This
Yeah,
is
you're right.
trash.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
you know,
vote
get
for
him
him.
out
My
of
vote
here.
doesn't go to me.
Yeah.
So.
I think this is awesome. I think it's hilarious. As usual.
Very
Great
funny.
job, man.
Very
Yeah,
Thank
well
you.
done. Well done.
So honestly, it's some of my best work, other than the. I think it was the WrestleMania where I did a box of dicks when it was the briefcase match. To be honest, that's my favorite one. But this is a close second to that of fun edits I've gotten to do playing along. So, well, actually, I got to be on the show this time. But yeah,
The fact that he's smiling and it's clear that he's,
he doesn't want to be there.
he's a serial killer, like,
Yeah.
or at least a killer of, the Nosferatu victims. Like, I feel like he might kill me,
I feel like the
Yeah.
model himself is a killer.
I want to see him at a
That's what I'm saying, like that
German
wooden look.
Yeah, like I would use this
behind
for
the
my
lines.
Tinder profile picture any day of the week if this was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would love being a costume model and having all of my Tinder profile pictures be all the different costumes that I have to wear for my job. And you could say what your job is, whatever you want, if that's your Tinder profile.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'm a bit of a Count Chocula. I'm also a doctor, sexy nurse,
I'm a bit of a Count
and
Chocula.
Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. But,
Abraham.
Play the sitar.
Oh man, Abraham Linger is such a good nickname for a guy who just sort of lingers a little too long.
for like how many scores? 4?
Yeah.
Or a goth who's really into history.
Yeah, it was
Thank
really
you
fun
very-
to make.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm glad you're making art here. So
Yeah.
thank you
Thanks
so
for having me
much.
on. I never thought I'd see the day, but I'd like.
Yeah.
to
We're
do it.
happy to have you.
Yeah.
Just
And
don't
now we're
slap me.
kicking you back out.
Thank you.
Way.
We'll see you in a bit. All right. Who do you want to see next? guys?
Challenger?
Challenger. Danny Ward. Hey. Here's your piece. How was it for you? How was the process for you, Mr. Ward?
Unexpectedly insane.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow. The winter of,
Of
milk.
Some realize the scene till death.
Yeah, you want to talk us through it?
Yeah, it's amazing. Go ahead.
It continued to devolve and evolve. Time. Wow, moves so fast.
Yeah.
I knew there was no time to think. It just kept going, and this was layers of posters that are supposed to go on top of each other, but so the little outline of the eye there is the vampire who's fading into the shadow. Some realize the scene till death is the reality that it is the winter of milk, and the milk of life is blood.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Deep. This is a real 24 joint.
Oh, also the gravestone they're staring at is that of Flowers the cat.
Oh.
Oh my God, is that a cat on top of it?
Yeah, it really
Yes, I
is.
see that.
I'm so glad you
Oh
are able to put that together. There are like 4 lines missing that are really essential. That it was like, shit.
What were you gonna do? You can tell us.
Oh, just right around where there's 2 hash marks are that look like eyebrows to the gravestone.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually the outline of what would be the cat's artifice carved into the gravestone. So I just need a curve between each of them that connects the scribble to the solid line, at which point you'd see kind of the tail and head on each side as he who is such risen from the grave, seeking the winter of milk. And that's why his debutante owners, who never took good enough care, come to so some realize the scene till death. Scene also playing on the Latin scene of milk. The film forms on the top of a, if you pour milk into a canister and leave it in open air, it forms a film on top that at one point was called the scene of milk. So it's the dead cat who's not there to sip it. As such, it goes limp and forms the scene. Thus,
The winter of milk.
exactly.
Yes.
Only they realize the scene till death, because that cat's coming back for a vengeance.
I just want to smoke a bowl of Gary Payton and watch this movie.
You know we all do, Mark.
I fully appreciate
That's
this.
the reason this made sense to me.
Nice.
I really love your fonts, like the font choices for each thing. The first time it popped up, it like reminded me of those like Necronomicon pages, like with like the red and the black, you know what I mean, and the font up top. And
yes,
my initial reaction was that it was like Snap Crackle at Pop's like gravesite or something like that. But I have a question for you, Danny. This backstory that you just gave us, was that as you were drawing it, or did you manufacture that as you were explaining it?
Oh no, that was fully manufactured. I drew and was like, I can tell a story better than I can draw.
Yes.
If anyone can spin a yarn, it is
I dig
Danny
it.
Ward.
I drew something that worked, and then I was like, I don't know, I can make sense.
The winter
I
of
mean,
milk.
most artists operate that way, right?
yeah.
Right?
I mean,
I edit too many commercials. You know, like Walmart doesn't need to know I don't care. I chose that shot of that young girl because she just looked so happy, and the parents looked happy. Isn't that what you want? And then for some reason they pay me.
You show them what they want.
My favorite part of this are the top hats.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Like
Totally.
my eyes are just drawn directly to the top hats.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're ever going to have a full funeral for a cat,
we must have a top hat.
Must have a top hat.
goddamn straight.
That sounds like a limerick waiting to happen.
Nicholas Nickleby once had a dream, and we pulled it fulfilled today. That was the most obscure joke that almost hit.
I love
Well,
it.
yeah. I love the whole like the perspective too, that
Yeah.
it's like unsettling, right?
Mhm, mhm.
The angle of it and looking on
Yeah.
this scene.
The title is like those old kind of like 80s titles that were like, you know, like The Thing or whatever, where it's just kind of like a little messier than
Mhm.
today.
Yes.
I really love it. I love the title and the like subtitle or the like, you know, catchphrase that every good movie poster, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And the
You know
font,
what-
it's like,
Yeah.
I gotta say the font is really working.
The font is like the
Yeah.
font is bleeding, and I'm here for it.
This is I can see this on DVD in a restoration DVD edition of this movie.
Oh fuck yeah.
1987.
Or hanging in a blockbuster.
Yeah, definitely.
Or it's a modern movie marketed as an 80s
Right,
blockbuster.
retro, right.
Yeah, retro. Which if you're ever in the LA area, go to Slashback Video in Burbank. It's a replica of an 80s video store, and it's
Really?
gorgeous. Yeah, it's so goddamn
Oh,
cool.
that's amazing.
It's like a museum kind of. There's like all rooms and it's anyway.
That's like. a
But yeah,
church at
just this
point.
looks like it'd be hanging
That's
out right
just
there.
Yeah. All right, well, Danny, we're going to kick you back out to the ether for a few minutes, and we'll bring you back in for the final
Yes.
voting. See you in a bit. Last but not least, we have best artist in the world, Feral HW. There are a number of images for this one, so
Oh boy.
Yes.
this is going to take just a second.
Number of images. Is it like
So it looks like Gesundheit.
Bless you.
All right,
Phil.
looks like
I'm fine.
it's a hat.
Fine. I've been doing
Okay.
great all weekend.
Okay.
Oh, that hat's awesome.
Made a hat.
It's got like Friday the 13th, the NES game colors.
Uh-huh. It's should I wait until we have all the images or should I just go for it now?
Yeah, just go for it. I'll have them all up in a second.
It's Toucan Sam's beak, but it's serrated and it's covered in blood. And that's what's on that's what's on the bill. And then I did Fruit Loops all over the brim. I didn't have time to do all the colors, so I am probably going to go back in and do them. I also didn't have time to crop these photos.
Oh, no,
So,
That's fine.
Cool.
is it okay, Slaney, if I crop these photos?
Yeah. Yes,
Oh,
it's
boy.
allowed. Although that cheeseburger is yummy looking.
Yeah. Is that just on your wall?
yeah, it's a towel.
Oh boy.
Oh, cool.
Love it.
I want to eat that towel.
Fruit Loopies.
Towel.
Yep.
Okay.
The
I love
cat
it.
compromise.
Mhm.
I don't know if you can really see it.
Cat teeth.
I sure can.
It says meow down
Yep.
here in the corner.
I did see that. I really did.
And let's go for an elf theme. Toucan Sam
Yeah.
only kills cats.
Oh.
Man, I
That
want
reads.
this hat.
Meow.
That fully reads.
Wow.
Nice.
So cool.
I love these colors. They
This is-
remind. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh, they remind me of Fruit Loops, but also of a game that I would play incessantly as a child.
What game?
The Friday the 13th for NES.
Cool.
Oh.
This looks like the box art for, or like at least a little bit of the box art, but also a bit of the map. The map was all like these colors. It was really cool.
This is dope.
Yeah, these are they're the same order as Toucan Sam's beak. I worked from a very clear reference photo.
Were you inspired by the shape of the hat to do Toucan Sam's beak?
Maybe Fruit Loops was the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh, like dead birds are cool. Let's go with that.
But he's the
Um,
murderer.
I can't I thought Fruit Loops maybe was like too like plain, but I can't really think of another bird cereal mascot.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's plain. I like this idea. It's great.
Yeah.
It's
Is
cool
this-
because like you're using the colors in different like stripes and polka dots, you know, but it just like
Mhm.
also is the cereal and the mascot, you know.
Is this fabric paint or is this paint? What's your medium?
It's acrylic paint, but there's a medium that makes acrylic paint, fabric paint.
Gotcha.
I painted this hat too.
Nice.
So
I was gonna ask you if this was. It did not seem like this was your first time
yeah.
creating murder hats.
I've painted 1 or 2 murder hats in my day. But it like this is probably like a 3 or 4 year old painting, and it hasn't budged. I've watched this hat like multiple times too, so this will like definitely last for ages.
Will you wear this
That's
hat? Like, will you wear this hat
nice.
in public now?
Yeah.
I love that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back into the Fruit Loops on the top and give them some dimension. But yeah, this was just like in a bag of donations. I found this hat on the street and I was like, who cares? Send it to the fucking donation bin.
Fucking make it art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
For real.
has a
Yep.
new life.
The poll is up in the chat for the audience to vote for who they
That's
think the audience the best artist in the world should be.
It's not lost on me that each and every artist's masterpiece feels unfinished to them, and that they were going to continue work on all 3 of their pieces. I find that telling of the artists. They're doing it for fun, and also
They're
to
artists.
slit throats with art.
Yeah.
This was
But
a sick challenge. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
I hope you wear it out in public and people are like, hold up, is that a Toucan Sam Fruit Loops hat?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And is there blood on it?
And is it your blood? I don't remember his beak being serrated.
Right. Strawberry milk, or I don't know.
Yes.
I am bringing the rest of the artists back in for any sort of final questions that the Brandon Patterson may have
Oh.
before the decision is made. All right. Bringing Ward back in. All right.
Oh man. So yeah, Brandon, how did you feel about it? Excited?
Oh, I'm tickled. This is exactly what I wanted and more.
Yeah.
All of it, from start to finish. The 3-minute, the 20-minute, the backstory, the vulnerability. Thanks for putting yourselves out there. Oh.
Now usually, you can like talk through each piece with it. You can ask final questions.
Right.
If you feel like you already know, you can go ahead and say who the winner is.
I guess I would just ask, like, I mean, just as an artist in general, I'm always interested in, like, what would you change if you could, or what would you have done different if time was infinite?
Mm,
Good question.
cool. Maybe Kyle can answer first.
I already answered this question again
You
ahead
did.
of everyone else. I was like, look it up. But yeah, honestly, if I could, what I would do is I would try to make the logos at the bottom that I added. And there's shading that's terrible down there. I would like to make those more in the style of the original poster. Also, I would like to take the man in the Count Chocula costume, and I would edit him as well and give him probably the same textures as the original poster had. And George Harrison, I would just make him look more like Rasputin. So,
Nice.
Dig it.
lover of the Russian queen.
Sweet. And Danny?
Oh man, this was a mock-up, so there was intended to be another 1.5 minutes that was going to allow to make this clean. And then I fell in love with the sloppiness of the font, and I was like, well, yeah.
Dude, honestly, the font is the best part, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Font is the best.
it's so good.
Well, and that's why I
Sounds
couldn't.
great.
That's why I couldn't toss it and start that again, because then it'd feel forced. So it was like, well, I'd rather have subpar side dishes with a great main course.
Right.
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
kind of the best course of action there.
Excellent. And Farrell.
I kind of wish the bill of the hat wasn't blue. The shade of blue. And my blue that I used, what I didn't realize until now it's drying, is metallic, and it's getting everywhere.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
I've had paint that has done that before,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize it until I'd wiped all my hands on it and crap.
Yeah, right now.
Oh, no.
Glitter.
Yeah.
For Brandon, so for what it's worth, I mean, so that the audience voted.
Right.
You can let this sway you or not. There's no pressure. Just sort of let you know, let everyone know sort of where the chat's heads were at. Kyle Kopp with 54% of the vote, Farrell HW with 31% of the vote, and Danny Ward with 15% of the vote.
This is one of the hardest things. I wasn't expecting it to like affect me this much. I love them all. I truly do. I could go off on all of them. I think I have to go with the winter milk. The winter of milk. The fonts, the title, the structure, the composition. What can I say? It's giving me. But I really love the hat, and I really love Nosferatu. I really do.
Wow.
I don't like having this much power, truly. Like if
This
I have
is my
to be
least
honest.
and most favorite part of the show because
Yes.
every judge has this mental breakdown. Like,
It's not.
I will say I didn't
It's
know
the
how you
pressure.
guys did this, and the fact that you're in a Zoom call and have to look at the people that you're judging is really hard. I will say that.
Yeah, well, yeah, which is why I think we're gonna probably. We'll talk about this offline. I know I'm letting everyone know what we're gonna be doing, but I mean, I definitely want to get the audience voting more involved in the ultimate decision, and I think that might take a little bit of the pressure off. But either way,
But hey,
wait,
we have to congratulate Danny.
Danny Ward, best artist in the world.
Okay, first off, I heard the descriptions of both of your pieces. I'm sort of dumbfounded.
It's not that I don't appreciate both 100%. Really, truly.
Oh no, and thank you. Holy shit! Sorry.
This is because it's like it's such a like it's such an emotional decision of how this art hits you. So it could really be any of the contestants at any given time.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy having this power. I don't.
It's
Well,
weird.
thank you for harnessing it and wielding
Yes.
it.
You two just sound amazing.
It's the title. It's the subtitle. It's the composition of it for me. Like
Yeah,
it is.
it's very cinematic, Danny.
I love movies.
And yet both of
Nailed
the
it.
other ones
There
are
you-
just millimeters. I can't express that enough, because that hat is like the wood piece last time, which I did see, and it was amazing. It's just like another level that like I wasn't even expecting. So I'm sweating. It's tough.
Not an easy job. The artists on this stream are incredible. Like,
And the Nosferatu Chocula marriage, I
can't wait to see that, by the way. That sounds incredible.
yeah.
Yeah, we should
So-
send them to the finished products to us, and we'll put them up on the Instagram.
Yes.
Would love to.
Well,
Would be great.
and in the meantime, first of all, Farrell HW, now the former best artist in the world. What an amazing week having you as the best artist in the world.
Wow. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And Kyle,
And I told everyone also.
yeah. And Kyle Kopp. But if any of you in the chat don't know Kyle Kopp has an amazing Twitch presence. One of the funniest Twitch presences I've come across so far. When do you usually stream, Kyle? Friday nights.
I stream Monday through Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Mhm.
And then on Fridays, after Holden McNeely stream, Jacking with the Holdies, I do Stewing with the Beans, which is kind of like an after show. And Holden normally raids us. It's a talk show. There's rotating guests, all different segments. It's a super fun time.
Yeah.
But I host it, and it's great. It's
I've
really
I've seen that show a few times. It is really great. Should definitely check it out. But before we go tonight, I'm gonna show. Let's see some audience submissions,
Yeah.
and then we'll let you all go. Schwarzenberg,
Smoke weed.
are we gonna raid you tonight? Let us
Let us
know.
know.
Yeah, right. Audio Gabriel. Now let's all go smoke some pot.
Yeah, I'm reading the chat right now.
All right.
All right.
You
So
say so.
this is the
Go
first
on.
one. Wait a minute. Is this? This looks
Maybe I shouldn't.
Whoa.
okay. So this is bad example. Bad example.
Oh.
Is
Oh.
this? Did you do this in VR?
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh damn! I love
Whoa.
that.
Cat. I love.
I love
okay,
this. So,
So funny.
Yeah,
It's got
little-
like cat scratched into it a couple times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow!
So, all right. So to give you a little bit of context, Bad Example creates art in VR space, and normally and historically, Bad Example would send us the file that charts it's like a full VR 3D rendering of the piece.
It's always so good.
It's always so good. This is also done in VR, but it's just the final snapshot, which I think is also really cool.
It's like on an easel.
Yeah. There's a caption. Trix Rabbit spent his later years of retirement taking up oil painting in his manor, but his normal scenic landscapes devolved into a desire to correct the mistakes of his past.
Yep.
Tricks aren't for kids, 'cause they're dead.
dead.
Oh my god, the red eye is such a good touch.
Oh wow.
So
yeah.
You know what?
good.
Yeah.
You deny that man his tricks. How many times?
Oh.
You get what you deserve.
I'm just
Absolutely.
curious if they did this with
He became the
spray
Joker that
cans
day.
as well, or were they able to do it with different brushes? Because normally when I've seen them, they do it all with spray cans.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if they did this with brushes or spray. I like the cat as well.
Yeah, that's
see
true.
the
I know.
cat.
I like the etched in cat. That's really smart.
It's terrifying.
It's-
It's
yeah.
terrifying.
It really is a good.
And
But
the
it's cool
smearing
because
of
it's almost like
colors.
if someone wrote it on a wall, there would be someone with the tag cat
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
come along and write cat on it.
Yeah, like in a bathroom stall.
Different
it
brushes.
etched
Right.
it.
He said different brushes in this one. It's a new app that's all about oil paints. Very
Oh.
cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is very cathartic for me because that
I agree
commercial
on this.
always made me so angry that the kids
Yeah.
were such dicks to this
Like,
rabbit
they-
who just wanted some cereals.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
God damn
He
it.
was just trying to have some cereal.
Well,
Boys.
fuck yeah. Bad example. This is from Kara Sketches, former best artist in the world.
Oh, Farrell's former.
Former, so former.
I got you,
Oh.
Farrell.
Tag teaming serial killers.
Yes.
Ah!
Oh man,
Is
Is
that
that
a child's head?
is that the Cookie Crisp guy?
God.
Or is it-
Yeah, I
Cookie
don't,
Like
I
the,
don't recognize the
Right.
wolf.
Bee from what is it? Honeycomb?
No,
Cheerios.
Honey Nut
Yeah.
Cheerios.
Yeah.
Honey Nut Cheerios, yeah.
And the Cookie Crisp.
Oh my
Dog,
god, I forgot
right?
about Cookie Crisp.
Go.
Oh
I
my god.
love Cookie
And a
Crisp.
child's
Oh,
head
God.
that they're eating out of.
Yeah.
Dude, that child's head though looks like a creepy crawlers or a Dr. Dreadful drink lab playset though. I mean, I'm sure
Oh.
that existed. It's a little half
Whoa.
head where you can put brain jello in.
I forgot that I had that memory.
I used it once. My parents saw all the powders and were like, "Nope," and then it disappeared.
Jeez.
Wow. These are
This is-
inspiring and terrifying.
So terrifying. I love
I like the
bleeding
role
blue
re-
bat.
They're
the
so
roll reversal.
happy.
Yeah, the role reversal.
They're all so happy. The tricks, the the rabbit, the dog, the bee, they're thrilled.
Yeah.
They're so amped.
That's what's so scary about it.
Oh, it
That is
really
what's so scary.
It's great, fucking amazing job.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the variety we have here.
The bowl.
We've gotten all the
looks like-
mascots.
Yeah.
This is from Ryan Osmosis. Well, still getting used to doing art digitally. All right. I had more to this and messed something up in the app and lost half of my work. Oh no, Ryan. So I threw this together in time to send in. More Art Smackdown means I'll get better though. Well, if you end up doing more on it, send it to us and we'll put that one up on the gram instead.
Literally for
Yeah.
months, Ryan has been saying, "I got this iPad and I want to start doing art on it." And I've been saying, "Do
Yeah.
it." And this is so good, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cinnamon bites back.
Mhm.
Yeah, you still turned out an incredible piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna bite the cat, right?
Oh yeah.
I hope so.
Definitely.
I don't know if
gonna
he's
do
gonna bite the cat. He's like his tongue's doing weird stuff. What's
The
the
tongue
deal
is-
with this mascot? Is this a new guy?
that. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh. Speaking
You
of,
have it literally in front of you, Phil.
I know.
Philip.
No. Okay, so guys, I found the video of Wendell the baker from Cinnamon Toast Crunch going crazy. It's in the chat.
Okay.
Really?
cool.
No.
What?
He's going nuts from the cereal. It's too much sugar.
Did it say what year that was?
It was like 92, 93.
Really? I really
Yeah.
don't remember that. I'm so
Oh,
surprised.
91. This one. Yeah.
I don't know. I still would. Oh. Fucking Lawrence.
Uh,
This is from
Oh.
this is from Schwartz and Merck.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Lord.
like a fucking blarn.
Wow.
Is that the leprechaun from like the Leprechaun
I
movie
believe
poster?
It is. I
Yeah.
believe it is.
Yes.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it is. And the eyes are
Oh.
sort of like salad fingers a little bit. Remember salad fingers?
Oh, yeah.
Spoon is too.
Too big. My spoon is too big. My anus is bleeding.
I am a banana.
Yeah.
Tuesday is coming. Do you remember?
Do you remember the strawberry pancakes video or the strawberry pancake song? It was in like the
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Man.
Man,
Man,
this is
Shockwave or Flash, whatever, what have you. I miss it.
Schwartz and Merck. It's horrifying.
Dude,
Yeah,
very
this is,
upsetting.
it's a movie
Where's
poster
the
and
cat,
like a
though?
box,
Yeah.
like a box drawing or whatever logo.
Oh God.
This is
Juggling
from
the heads?
this is from Audio Gabriel, and there's a short story along with it. One morning, it all changed for Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He loved him, his friend Ego. Then one day, he just had it. His little nooks and crannies, oh, how they mocked him. How they trapped tasty syrup and melted butter and glistened in the morning light. Oh, how the kiddies loved Ego. Morning after morning, Ego would get placed in the toaster and warm the smiles of young children. Not today, Phil. Not today, Slaney. Not today, Mark. Not today, Brandon.
Oh.
Today, it's Cinnamon Toast Crush, bitches.
Mhm. It is. Lego my fucking ego, bitch.
That's
Oh God, this poor.
He
this
wrote in
poor
French, and
Ego.
I can't pronounce it. Qu'est-ce
This is a fucking head.
Oh, qu'est-ce que
qu'est-ce
c'est?
que c'est? Yeah, that's it.
I wonder if he's got cinnamon post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh man.
I'm being brainwashed by it. I'm like,
That's cinnamon.
I'm getting
the
sucked
swirl in
in.
the back. I'm like, yeah.
That cinnamon has blood in its mouth.
Oh my god, it totally does.
As an adult, I see this and I have no idea what's going on because I just don't understand Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I don't understand the tongue. Like, where did the
Yeah.
tongue come from?
It must be on the box, right? Because they both of
I
these.
did not
Cinnamon
even
Toast
notice it on the
Crunches.
box, though. That is so weird.
Dude,
They
well,
like
Right.
stick
What
their
about the
tongues
other
out and
ones?
lick each other. They
Phil.
lick the cinnamon off each other.
guys, yeah.
Oh
in
my god.
order to get this cinnamon sugar
Phil.
swirls in every bite, you need a tongue that long. They don't tell you when you buy the product.
Phil has a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and
Yeah.
it's I had no idea it was that on point, Phil.
The tongues are
Looks
too
perplexed.
similar in the drawings to be coincidental, really.
I don't understand where like I want to know what the marketing decision was. Like, this is one of the most mismanaged brands. They started out with 3 old men bakers to get kids into cereal, and then they moved on to
Nothing
some-
speaks to kids more than 3 old bakers.
Yeah.
Right.
The marketing execs are just like, you know what kids like? 3 old bakers.
Yeah. And then like they went the complete extreme, like complete overcourse correction. You know what? I want a cinnamon square that will go down on a person.
Give me a cereal that looks like it'll lick me dry.
Yes, some cunnilingus crunch.
The artist brought like,
Oh,
wow.
So to 86 says,
The Keebler elves, but I
It sounds like a medical
call
problem.
themselves the elves. Like the Keebler elves are not keebling to themselves.
Teeth too.
Wow, guys, are these all the submissions?
yeah, that's it. That's all of them.
This is excellent. Brandon, great props tonight. because
Seriously.
Hey,
Yeah.
people
Crushed
got
it.
creative.
You crunched it.
You
I
crunched
crunched
it.
it. I cinnamon post crushed
You
it.
triple crunched it.
No, I think everyone here crushed it.
Snap,
Honestly,
crack,
all the
and-
artists crushed
Wait,
it.
what's the third one?
Yeah.
This
Well-
is the happiest group of serial killers I've ever seen.
I'm so happy to be part of it. The artists all really brought it today. Every single one.
Yeah, I mean, and no one happier than Crinkles.
Don't do
No.
We were doing so well.
I hate him so much.
The top
I
hat
hate
is
him
just
so much.
atrocious.
If only he had a tongue coming out.
Oh God,
yeah.
just going sideways, just Gene Simmonsing
Kyle
to the
Kopp,
right there.
Please. Can
It
you
would have been
please-
conspiratorial if he had a tongue coming out, I must say.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty conspiratorial the way it is. Like he doesn't even need those blue lips. Like
Oh man, yeah. There's so many questionable choices on that cereal box. I can't even begin.
Yes. No, Audio Gabriel, I think that it's part of the costume. The wig cap. He's saying, how does the
Mhm.
top hat stay on? I think the wig cap, it's glued on the wig cap.
yeah,
Why did
Or-
they need the wig cap though? Like, why couldn't they have just drawn him with the hair? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Wig
Like,
cap.
he's fictitious, so
I think
But
it's
that's the point. They were making him not like
it
he's
bothers me.
he's real and he could come and kill you if you eat the cereal.
yeah.
And that's why
Oh,
it bothers me. Really, it's
and the real
too real.
twist is that
What about
the hat
what
is-
about a sexual cereal called Squirt Crackle Pop?
Oh,
That's next week's prompt.
yeah.
Yeah, just
Sure.
other verbs that are
Soggy
things.
to the
We're
tape.
like, listen close.
It feels like it feels like gushers, but you'd have to do something with the texture.
There
The
is
milk.
Squirt soda, which isn't terrible, but it's. I
They
don't know
don't
how-
taste the same, let me tell you.
No, they do not. They taste
Very citrusy, and yeah. I like big fan of Squirt.
Is
One
that
of my
the
favorites.
False advertising, really.
seriously. Well, this has been a fantastic show. Brandon, thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank
Danny
you all.
Ward, congrats, best artist in the
Yes.
world. Are you down to come back next week and to
Yeah.
defend your title?
I have to now.
I mean, you have to. I
Yeah,
was gonna say it. I was gonna be kind about it. but
I'm
yeah.
lambasted because you two sounded, I didn't see anything, but sounded so much more talented than me. And I'm so sorry.
Ah!
No, this is your moment to shine, Danny. This
Yeah.
is an ongoing
Yeah,
thing.
Mark knows
Everybody
me.
gets their
That's
time.
me shining.
You are.
Sorry, I'm doing my thing.
Turn it down. Turn down that sun, that star power that you have.
Oh man.
You need to hire a Metatron. Your voice could kill a person.
Well,
Friends, thank you so
we've
much.
tried.
We've done that. We've done the best we could. But you
Tune
guys
in.
did.
Tune in on Thursday for Casual Thursday.
yeah.
We'll host the at-home challenger, the
Yeah,
audience
hell yeah.
challenger, the audience champion.
The audience champion.
We will figure out who the audience champion is as soon as we end this show.
Yes, we will.
And we'll let them know on Thursday. So tune in.
Yeah. And in the
Also,
meantime,
I will say, as someone that never expected to be on, you never know. So you should just play along and just have fun with it, because you can make some crappy photo edit like I do and end up on the show. So
Yeah.
just play along.
True
It's
story.
so much fun.
And
Same.
it's so fun. It's
This-
so fun.
It's
Second
Thanks, guys.
Brandon, do you have anything to plug? Any social medias, things of that nature?
I'm woefully terrible at all the socials. Maybe by the next time, if I'm ever back as a judge or a contestant, I'll have something to plug.
Okay.
But for now, I'd like to plug the artists. The Amazing Pharaoh, That Hat, and the series should be on Etsy at some point, right?
Maybe.
Better be.
We'll see.
Kyle, you'll be making these posters. I think more and more of them, right?
Oh yeah, I've done at least 5 Will Smith poster edits today alone. So
oh man,
yes.
It's like I made one while we were talking, you know.
Yeah.
Like
did you print it out and slap it on the wall?
No, I just did a copy and paste of his movie Concussion
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
from
god.
2015.
Yeah,
Tell
it's
the
that,
truth.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't know the year, 'cause
So
no one knows about that film.
that's so hilarious. Good find.
Thanks.
Good
I
call.
just went through his IMDb and seen what ones I could edit into funny names.
Yeah, you were throwing things on the wall, see what sticks.
That was the one.
That's yeah.
And does Danny return for the next Monday one,
Monday.
or is he on here for Thursday?
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Casual Thursdays at 8:00 on Thursday. And for those of you who want to keep hanging out and watching some art, we're gonna raid Schwarzenmerk, who will be making some monsters right now. Thank you, everybody.